Hey folks, thank you for tuning in. You are here with Shay Shay Girl live. I'm not as bubbly, but I swear I'm still and will always be extra bubbly. For those of you just tuning in, this is my journey. I was sleeved. I had the VSG surgery on June 28th. At that time, they found a hernia in my chest. So, what I'm doing is just kind of sharing my journey with all those who care to listen. I got asked a couple of questions last time, like, is there a process? And how did I decide I was going to do this? So, prior to me deciding on the VSG surgery, I used to run and I would record my run ins and be really athletic and excited about those runs every morning. I was really faithful and I was fit and I was doing great. And then I stepped on a pine cone, tore a ligament in my foot. And at that time, I was forced to sit down. I couldn't run anymore. There was nothing I could do. I started feeling sorry for myself. I started eating a whole bunch of everything that I knew I shouldn't do. In particular, I was eating cupcakes every day. I was ordering cakes. I knew every baker from here to Southern California. I would order cakes and have them write happy birthday to people on them, and it wasn't no one's birthday. I would come home with cakes, and my mother would be like, they had another party at your job again? And I'd be like, mm-hmm. And they know it's a lot of people here, and we got a big old family, so they told me to take the cake home. Not true. All lies. All part of my addiction. So, at any rate, I was doing that. I fell back into my cupcake addiction. And I started, excuse me, I'm going to turn my phone on mute. I started eating everything that I knew I wasn't supposed to eat, and I was enjoying it, and I was living my best life eating it. I even got my tonsils removed in February and still managed to gain weight. Like, who gets their tonsils removed and gains weight? This girl, because this girl was not only eating Slurpees every day, but I was also sliding icing from the cupcakes down my throat like it was nothing, because that is what I was addicted to, and that's how strong my addiction was. So I had my torn ligament in my foot. I was no longer running. I was sitting back, fell back into my addiction of eating cakes, cupcakes, anything sweet, ordering things when it was no reason to, and I was just completely engulfed in eating sweets. Like, the addiction was hard. I would tell people, oh, I got 5 days clean and I really felt good. But right after I told them that, I would go and meet the cupcake lady. Like, it was really, really bad. So at any rate, I went to the doctor and had some tests done and found out I was borderline diabetic. I also found out I had sleep apnea and I would stop breathing like anywhere from 30 to 40, 50 times per hour in my sleep. I had all of this stuff, this health stuff going on with me. I would be driving and the nerves would go dead in the back of my thigh. Like, I would literally have to like slap my leg or do something crazy just to like wake my leg up while I'm driving. All of this had to do with me being heavy, obese, overweight. So I was talking to my doctor about it. I've been having back problems for a long time. I'm just really, really overweight, and I don't have the same schedule where I could run or do things like I used to do. So my doctor told me that I would be a candidate for this surgery. With all of the things that I had going on with me. I've also had gastrointestinal problems for like ever. Anybody that knows me knows that I am the queen of burps. The gas also comes from the lower area sometimes, but at any rate, all of that stuff was going on with me. And so my doctor said that I would be a perfect candidate for the bariatric program. So what he did was refer me, because you have to be referred by your doctor. Once your doctor refers you, I have Kaiser, so I got a call really quickly, and they set up my first appointment to come out. And during that first appointment, I went out and, of course, they had other tests done. They wanted blood work, and just to see that where I was with all of my labs and make sure that I was up to date with all of my shots and everything. So they do all of that, and then you go to this class where they give you this book, which they call your Bible, and they want you to bring with you to every single session. So you're in these sessions with other people, asking questions and learning what it will be like pre-op and post-op, and it's not easy. I want to say, people say, oh, you took the easy way out. It is by no means easy. And I had my surgery on Thursday. I have had nothing to eat. I have broth, sugar-free popsicles, protein powder, and vitamins, and tons of water with my mango iced tea in it. But I'm not hungry, I won't say that, but it is not the easy way out. There's a lot of pain, it is a lot of discipline, it is a lot of structure, and it's a change of lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, if I decide once I heal from this surgery that I want to go back and order cupcakes, the weight will come back. So I too need to be disciplined. I too need to continue with a healthy lifestyle. I too need to change everything that I'm doing in order to maintain this lifestyle. So it is not easy, and I want to share my journey with you. Again, today, I tried to have some broth again, because if you've listened to my other episodes, you'll see that I tried to advance to cream of chicken and killed myself. There was a small funeral in my bathroom. I am alive today, thank you Jesus, but it was very difficult. So there was no cream of nothing in my life in the near future. So I tried to go back to broth today. I couldn't stand the smell of it. I warmed it up. My husband thought it smelled great, but I was like getting ready to take a bite and almost threw up everywhere. So I haven't eaten anything today. I'm sorry, I haven't had any broth today. I have had sugar-free popsicles. I did have some sugar-free Jell-O. And again, I did have my protein shake along with all of my vitamins that were needed. But my stomach is still very sore. I'm walking kind of like I just had a baby, and things hurt down there. The stitching area is still very sore, and I will take pictures and show you guys that, because that was some of the questions that was asked. I will keep you fully informed. I will take pictures and just let you know how it's going, how things are progressing. But what I do know is that it's very important to drink everything slow, like little medicine caps full of stuff. Because if you drink fast, your pouch gets full fast, and then that's when the heavy cramps come on. Because I noticed that my cramps come on extremely heavy if I've drunk something too fast, or if I try to eat my popsicle too fast. And that's basically because things are going down my throat so fast, and my pouch being so small, it can't handle everything. So I feel like the pain feels like it's pushing things back up, and it just kind of sits up under my breast and stabs me. That's really how I feel. So taking things slow and listening to your body. Today I cut my mom some watermelon up. So I was like, Mom, I want some watermelon. So what I did, and I don't know if this is okay, and I'm not suggesting you do it, but this is what I did. I chewed the watermelon up really, really, really good. And I let the watermelon juices go down my throat, and then I spit the watermelon back out in a napkin. May sound gross, but I'm just sharing with you what I did. I sat there for 15 minutes, didn't have any pain. It worked out okay. I shared with my husband that that's what I did. He told me he don't think that's a good idea, because it's kind of like me cheating, because watermelon is not offered until I'm in stage 3. And right now I should probably still be bouncing back and forth between stage 2 and 1, which are very like nothing. Liquids, broth, sugar-free popsicles, Jell-O, yogurt, plain sugar-free yogurt, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese, things like that, which I don't care for, so I'm not excited about that. But those are the things that I should be eating, but I couldn't help it. I wanted some of that watermelon today, so I chewed that sucker up and spit it back out in the napkin. Again, it didn't make me sick, but I don't know if that will work for you. I also looked through all these little groups that I'm on Instagram and saw what other people were doing. And I saw that some people had blended up the watermelon and kind of made it like pureed. I didn't have time for all that, because the sister wanted some right then when I was cutting it up for my mama. But again, just to share with you about today. Today has been okay. Just I haven't, no broth, nothing that I could say like, oh, this was great today, because where I thought I could go back to the broth coming from the cream of chicken, it disgusted me and smelled like dog food. So not having any. So I will come back. I will share this this experience with you, every piece of it with you. I do thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions, please leave them below and I will share with you every piece of this. I want to be transparent. I'm not lying about it. This is what I did. I felt like it was the right decision for me, along with my husband, my doctor. And so we will see how it works. And hopefully I will continue to live my best life, because I won't say I wasn't living a good life. I had an addiction and there was no way to stop me from keeping going and blowing up probably until I kill myself, because that's how strong my addiction is for sweets. And so if that's your addiction or whatever your addiction is, talk to your doctor about it. Don't be afraid. Don't listen to everybody who's telling you no. Just go. Okay? Smooches, hug yourself, love yourself. Keep it real with yourself. Be honest. Find your purpose. Share your gift. Love on others. Share the gospel. And remember to be extra bubbly. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.